Welcome to the edNewsstand podcast. This is episode 4 of season 3. This episode is Battle of the Screen Recording Tools, and this is the specific breakdown for Loom. Let's dive in. So the first screen recording tool that I want to look at is Loom. And Loom, this is their logo. Loom has 4 different pricing options. The basic option is free. We're going to dig into that here in just a minute. But there are a couple of ways that you can install Loom on your computer. The first way is to just simply install the extension up in your browser, and you can just look for Loom for Chrome, and it's offered by Loom. You just click the little blue button, Add to Chrome, and it'll install it in your browser. If you don't see it installed in your extensions, you click the little puzzle piece, and then you just click the pin, and it will show up in your extensions bar. So let's look at some of the pricing structures here for Loom. So like I said before, the basic version is free for everybody, right? So you can download that. You can save up to 25 videos. So if you are doing a lot of videos and you know that you're creating many videos a day, then you might need to upgrade to past the basic version. However, if you are an educator, the Pro version, which is typically $8 a month, is actually free for educators. So the way that you get this free for educators is you click on the free for education button, and it takes you to this page here. And then there's a little button right in the middle of the screen, get your account verified. So if you click on that, then you just have to answer some questions here to verify your account, and it takes 24 to 48 hours to get your account verified. And then you are given the free Pro upgrade to pretty much do everything you want. Unlimited videos, you even get a drawing tool, custom recording dimensions, calls to action. So all of this stuff here is going to be free if you're an educator. If you want to take it even one step further and you want to create team libraries, do some custom branding in your videos, then maybe you need to upgrade to $12 a month. And then if you're going to do administrative or security measures, there's a little bit more. So we talked about a couple of ways to get started. You have the extension, which we mentioned. You can also install Loom as a application on your computer. So when you click on that, Loom will open up. And the cool thing is, if you have the program on your computer, it looks like this. And you can see here, do you decide which sort of camera that you want? So if you have a built-in camera on your computer, you can use that. If you have one that you plug in via USB, you can use that. I currently have an external microphone, but I could use the microphone built into my laptop if I wanted to do that. So you decide on your microphone. You can choose what size you want. We can do full screen. We can do window. We can do our custom size. If you come down here, you can choose the size of your image on the screen. We can do full screen if we want to do full screen. And then I can come back down here and I can choose to just do my avatar if I want. But I think for this purpose, I'm not going to do my avatar. I want the actual video. So again, let's put my video on here. I'll go back to video. There we go. And then on the side here are some of your recording tools. So we'll talk about those here in a minute. But I'm going to show you screen and cam, screen only, or camera only, which you can kind of do when you do screen and cam. You have some of those tools down here. Now, if I click on the extension, it's similar, but just a little bit different. So you can see it kind of comes in from the side. And then over on the side here now, I've got start recording, pause, resume, cancel my recording, hide my menu. And then over here, I have 3 different size circles to choose from. So you do have it is just a tad bit different on how you're going to set up your camera. You can see my microphone audio is working. I've got my microphone source. I can choose to flip the camera. Here are my advanced options. So when I'm using the Chrome extension, I'm just going to start recording here. So my entire screen, it'll ask me my application window or just the tab. We're going to do the entire screen. I click on it. I click share. We're going to get a little bit of a countdown. I'm going to hide this little thing down here at the bottom. And now we're recording. I'm going to hide my menu. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. When I'm all done, just going to say, yep, finish recording. It's going to show me right away that it drops my Loom video into my Loom resource library. From here, I have many things I can do to it. I can check my settings here, so I can let comments happen on this video, because the great thing is Loom sets up similar to like a YouTube feature. So I have the option to share out this link on Loom, and then I can have people allow comments. I can get notifications. Again, all these settings down here that you can look at with regard to your Loom video, right? So here it'll show you your video views, add the link to your page recorded on, right? I can download the video if I want to. I can move it to a folder, so I can create folders in Loom. So there's a lot of different things that I can do within Loom. So let's go back to the recording feature on the downloaded application. So if I click on this, I'm going to do full screen. I'm going to keep my video the same. I've got my recording tools on the side now instead of underneath. And let's just start recording. Give me a little countdown like it did before. And we're off and running. I got a little beep. I don't know if you heard the beep, but we're off and running. So if I come over here, now I've got my drawing tools. I can choose my color. Red is going to be good. I can choose my pen thickness. So maybe I just want to highlight for you. Yep, here we go. $8 a month or free for educators. And then I'm done with my drawing tools, right? I can also click, when I click on the website somewhere, we're on pricing. Maybe I want to go back to the Loom home screen. You can see that it does a little click button and shows me exactly where I'm clicking, so that your audience, when they watch, can see where you're moving around. So this is my personal library. So I can start a new video from here. I can start a new folder. So I click on new folder, and then it pops up here. I can label it, and I'll just label it videos podcast, and we're done. I can take some of my videos, and I can click the little 3 button here, and I can choose to archive it, download, duplicate, or I think I can, yep, I can drag them around. So I can drag it right up into the folder I want. I can click on it here if I want, click on the checkbox, and over here on the right hand side I can choose move. I can choose video podcast, and I can choose move, or from in here I can create a new folder. So if I click on the video folder, video podcast folder itself, right down here at the bottom of my videos, I have a link. So I can click on that. The link has been shared. Or if I click on the video itself, it will load the video. And then here you go. You can turn on the search engine indexing, so anyone on the web can find this. I can add a password. I can add custom access. I also have the option to trim the video, so I can make it shorter if I want to do that. A call to action, so if I want to put a button in here and allow the button to send someone somewhere, and you can customize the button itself. So I can rename the button, I can put a link to the website that I want it to go to, and I can change the color of the button and change the color of the text within the button. So here are some of your options for that call to action. I can change the button style as well. So a lot of different options for you with your call to action button. And finally, I can create a custom thumbnail for my image itself. And again, it gives you right in here the aspect ratio for the image that you need to make when you drag it and drop it in here, and then which images work best for your video when you're going to add a thumbnail for that. So that's Loom. There are a lot of great features in it, but I think maybe the greatest of all the features is that it is free for educators. Thank you for tuning in this week. As always, you can find me on Twitter at ReynoldsTroy. Find old episodes of the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. You can follow me on Instagram at edNewsstand, and you can download my app and stay up to date with my content by scanning the QR code or by going to ednewsstand.glideapps.io and saving the app to your home screen. You can also find all my resources I just mentioned in my newsletter and watch the video I made on my website at ednewsstand.weebly.com. I'm Troy Reynolds. We'll see you next time on the Ed Newsstand Podcast.